What's good? It's your boy Untamed. Yeah, motherfucker, coming at you live for another episode of the Man What Podcast.
What?
I'm out here with my boy Big K, Kahlil Jamal,
Yes,
the
sir.
motherfucking Don.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling,
Thank you,
man?
Man, what an intro. What an intro today, man.
I know,
What
man.
a fucking intro.
I'm feeling good today. It's my second off
Yeah.
day in a row, so
Man.
you know the first one was for rest. The second one's the best.
Yes, sir.
Start y'all
Yes,
off
sir.
with a little rhyme. What's going on? How you feeling today? I see you got the little hoodie of faith.
Hoodie
Looking
of
like
faith on.
Altair in this looking
Look,
like
man,
Assassin's Creed.
Look. I just want to address the fact that sometimes I be coming on this camera and I forget I'm in 4K, y'all. I do.
I do it.
So
Who you, Big Sean?
no, shout out Big Sean, man. Y'all go stream Precision. I'll say that. But anyway, look, man, I come on here and I'm not used to being on camera all the time, so sometimes I got a little eye boogie, little ear boogie, little nose boogie, man. And I don't be the sharpest on this bitch, but I'm making a concerted effort to come in this motherfucker.
You better get sharp like Shannon,
Sharp.
my boy. Stop playing with these people.
Man,
You up here
look,
looking crazy. That
Hey,
boy had
and
boogers in the last episode and all that type of stuff. That
This
boy
nigga
was
gonna
sick.
point out the episode that I had the boogies. I was sick,
I ain't
my
tell
nigga.
him what number it was.
All right,
I ain't telling what number it was. I'm sparing you. I'm really sparing you.
Nah, we a few
sparing you,
episodes.
feel me?
We a few episodes ahead, so it's cool. They won't. If you know, you know. But we had to get
If
right.
you
man.
know,
we had to get right.
you knows he had a runny nose. You feel me?
Fuck this nigga.
That's all I'm saying. That boy was looking sick, devilish.
Look, man. But look, we back today, and man, we hopping right into it, man. We
All
hopping
right,
right
let's get into it.
All right, what do you think people's biggest misconception about you is? Deep. We're going deep, bro. We're going deep.
Ooh. That's a hard question, but I'm going to answer it really swiftly. People's biggest misconception about me is that I give a fuck what they got to say or think. Man, I'm so comfortable with myself that, you know. Now, I do take constructive criticism, and I take it,
Yeah.
you know, and I put it in a place where it could be harnessed again. But as far as, like, people's negative opinion, let's just put a fine scope on negative. That's what I really meant to say. I don't care what anybody thinks that's negative. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't value your opinion before you said the opinion, your opinion don't matter. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's just how I keep it. People's biggest misconceptions is that I care about their negative connotations on my life or anything like that. So, you know, I just really don't care. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I try, but I really just don't care what you think.
Why did you do the rich white man laugh just now, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I just don't care,
what the fuck
bro.
is wrong
Like,
with you?
You know what it is? Because we in an age, bro, with the internet and the comment section and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I noticed? Like, people really dig deep. Like, in the comment section. They'll really dig deep. They'll be looking at your pictures or they'll be looking at your profile or your videos for months and months and months and harness and create and mold, like, the meanest shit that they could possibly think of in their head. You know what I mean? People are talking about kids. They talking about people's relationships.
No, that's a fact.
Honestly, they just talking about a whole bunch of stuff that they shouldn't. And in this age where negativity is pushed to the forefront of a lot of people's mindsets and a lot of people's comment sections, man, I just learned to have tough, thick skin. You feel me? It is what it is. I'm not finna sit here and let anybody judge me or dictate my happiness on my life. It is what it is. So if you got anything negative to say, I want you to say it, and then I want you to take it back, cause you a bitch. Anyway, how you feeling, man? What is your biggest misconception?
Damn. Yeah, I think people's biggest misconception about me is that I'm rude. I'm not rude though. I'm just discerning. So if I meet you, I'm just like observing shit. It's not always like a me being an asshole thing. So
so you're a rude ass motherfucker. Like, so you
not really. I'm just like discerning. I'm like observing shit before I, really be like, okay, I'll fuck with this person or I'll fuck with this situation. I'm just, looking at shit.
So you
I guess it could come off some rude sometimes, cause like I'll be like quiet where most people will like try to fill in words. I don't try to like fill in the words of a conversation. Like if it gets silent, we just gonna be silent in this bitch.
Come on, bro. You're not a conversationalist. You just gonna let
I
the
am
man...
no, but I'm just like, it's situational. Like if it's just me and you talking like type shit, yeah. But like let's say I'm at work and I'm trying to see how somebody moving. Like I'm just watching. Okay, are they a hard worker? Are they somebody who goes by the book? Do they part? You know what I mean? I'm looking at shit like that in certain places. But
so
if
you're
it's
really
just like
observant. So you observe first before you give your opinion.
Right, and sometimes
cool.
or invest in like talking to somebody even as on a friendship type of thing. Like I'm not really we ain't gonna small talk. You feel me?
No small talk. So how you supposed to get to know the individual, bro? Let me give you a little bit of pushback here. That's cool, but
right.
As a podcaster, as a musician, as an artist, as an entrepreneur,
right?
How are you gonna break the ice with new people? I did sales for a long time, and they call that breaking the ice. You have to find something in common with somebody immediately. Just
but I guess my thing
them.
is like I'm not really into talking about like trivial shit. I get that, but I feel like I try to like talk to people more intentionally as opposed to just like knowing random little facts about them. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I feel like if you force yourself to give a shit, then it comes off fake. It comes off inauthentic, and I think people smell that way more than they smell anything else. Like they might feel like if they feel like you're inauthentic, then those questions might feel like you're prying. You know what I mean? For like some like what are you doing? It might feel weird. So if I don't want to like maybe it is a business or like a sales flaw, and I'm willing to review my actions, but as it stands, I don't really do well with just like little trivial shit.
I feel like shit like that is all really about your tone. Like people, it's kind of like doing a text message. It's like when you're texting somebody and you're saying something one way, but they perceive it or take it as a different way. It's the same thing. Like you gotta have good tone with what you're saying, especially if you're meeting somebody new. It's all about your tone. People are reading, your body language and reading how you're talking to them.
Yeah.
The most, especially in a new environment. So, like I said, bro, I think like on that type of note, it's just about your tone, bro. Sometimes you have to have a friendship tone. You have to have, because you said prying. Prying is like a tone of right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about how you come across, though. Because people may think one thing at first, but as you dig deeper, then they get, oh, okay, he's actually genuine. Like he's really trying to be my friend. I watched a couple of like sitcoms and stuff back when I was growing up, and there was always that weird kid, bro. That's he doesn't really have friends, and he's just a weirdo, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as the story progresses, he becomes like a main character. He becomes friends with the friends group, even though at first he came off prying or weird or whatever. So, that's cool though. That's real. Everybody's entitled to their own feelings.
I could take that in and apply that to certain things. You know what I mean? I definitely feel that. I got a question.
Here's your session of therapy, my boy. Dig deep within oneself.
Hey, I mean that's been a constant in my life. But I got a question for you. Would you rather switch careers every 2 years or stay at the same job for the rest of your life? Like, but it's your dream job. would you rather do your dream job for the rest of your life, and it's just one job, or would you rather switch careers every 2 years?
Honestly, I would rather do my dream career
Yeah.
for the rest of my life as opposed to switching every 2 years. You know why? Because, yes, when you switch every 2 years, you're gaining multiple experiences on things. But what they say, how many hours it takes to master something? 10,000? So are you ever becoming a master? That's kind of like asking somebody, would you rather be a master at engineering? Or would you rather know engineering and biotech and janitorial?
It's like being you're a jack of all trades, but you're like kind of a master of none of them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm really asking. Like in that scenario, if you switch every 2 years, are you really a master at anything?
No. You would be a master if you stayed at the same job. Is what I'm saying. But if you switch every year, you're just kind of like a jack of all trades.
I'd rather be a master in my chosen field.
Yeah.
Than to just be a jack. I mean, honestly, I really am a jack of all trades. I've tried this, and in my experience, that's where I'm coming from. I'd rather just be a master at the quintessential pieces of me. You know what I'm saying? My passions and shit like that. As opposed to just knowing a little bit about this and a little bit about that and a little bit about that. Because like I said, like, you're not a master. So any job that you do in those 2 year time frames, they may be like, oh, okay, I mean, it's pretty good, but you could change this, this, and this, and this, and this. Or you could do this, this, and this, and this, and this better. And I really hate when people come and do like finite critiques on like the jobs that I've done, you know, because in that sense, if you're not a master at something, you're just completing it just either for the paycheck or you're just completing it, you know, just to pass time. And I feel like a lot of those projects that you complete like that, people have things to say about it. It's not just,
you know what I think though?
I think
it's well, first let me say that I agree with you. I would rather be a master at one thing, because I feel like you can just get better at the thing so much faster and exponentially, just because you're only focusing on the thing. But I think that there's a personality type for a jack of all trades. You know what I mean? So I think for certain personalities that could work. So I don't think a jack of all trades is like not the way anybody should think, because we kind of need those type of people.
Not everybody. But, I thought you were asking a personal question for me.
Oh no, for sure. I was just trying to broaden it though, because like you expounded upon your perspective, which was the master of one thing, and I agree with you, but I wanted to also kind of open that perspective up to show you that, you know, or just show everybody, you know, the jack of all trade could be just as beneficial.
For sure. It's like, let's just say if we were in zombie times and we were in fucking The Walking Dead, it's cool to have a guy who knows how to survive and knows how to build bushcraft and knows how to extend food. But it's also good to have the guy who's been shooting arrows his whole entire life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Each one is beneficial in their own way, but personally, like I said, I'd rather be a master at one or two or three fields as opposed to just knowing a little bit about this, a little bit about that, a little bit about that. Because knowing a little bit only can take you so far. Being a master is what makes you excel.
That's true.
Being a master is what makes you exceptional.
I got a question about like greed. It surrounds the idea of greed.
Okay, let me hear it. What you got?
All right. So, would you rather have $100,000 to spend on yourself, or would you rather have $1 million but you have to spend it on others? You can't spend nothing on yourself.
Dang. Honestly, I take the $1 million and I spend it on other people, because I feel like with me being able to give out $1 million, that I could give it to specific people where it would benefit me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like if I give certain people money, I can sort of guide them in a way that's like, okay, I gave them the money, but it'll come back to me eventually. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like an investment. Yeah. You're investing in your people. So I'd rather invest. I'd rather invest in my people. I'd rather have them, you know, I might send somebody to school. I might open a business for someone. Right. You know what I'm saying? And based on the people that I select, because I'd only select the best of the best as far as, you know, people that are around me. And like I said, I feel like the money would come back. So, I mean, I could have 100,000 to myself, but 100,000 in this economy, bro, that's half of a house. Not even. Like, that's 1/3 of a good house. You know what I'm saying? So 100,000 is cool, but you know, I could give out $1 million and have somebody open up a business to where they're successful, and they could give me a job making $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, I'm more of a take chances on people type thing. So I'd give the money out. What about you? What would you do?
Well, I understand your perspective. Family, man. You know what I mean? You got the kids, got the, you know what I mean? Got the wife, all that. But give me that 100K. I'm taking that. That's me. That 100K right there? Yeah, baby, that's me. Because I'm going to take that 100K, tenfold it.
You gonna tenfold
Then I could delegate how much I give out. I got the milli. With 100K, I could get a milli. I know I can. With 100K, I'm getting a milli. With 100K, I'm getting a milli and I'm bringing it back to the family. But initially, I'm taking that 100K. I'm not giving y'all, because think about it. If you give your people, if you dish out $1 million to your people who have never had that much money, nigga, you're gonna try to plan some shit, but it's gonna go different when that money hit the account, nigga. They got bills, they got all type of shit going on. You don't know what they got going on, nigga. So you telling them to start a business. You telling them to start it. Let me rock, bro. You telling them to start a business, nigga, and they like, well, shit, nigga, I'm like $50,000 in debt. Now you like, okay, well, start the business with the 50K that I gave you, or the blah 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 K that I gave you. It's like, nigga, and you have to give it all up. You can't keep none of it. So you might as well dish it out to a few selected people. Like, bruh, like, they got bills, they got what they got going on. I'd rather take that 100K, have full control of my money, and then dish it out when I get that meal. Y'all just gonna have to wait on the come up. That's how I feel.
Okay, and I respect that. What I will give some pushback on that note is that, bro, okay, you know, if you need the 100K, it's yours. I'm sure you feel like you could flip it. Bro, I've had bread. Like, I've had racks and racks and racks and racks. And what I notice is that you said that if you give it to them, that they'll spend it. That's why when I explained it, I didn't give anybody any money. You see what I'm saying? I didn't give anybody any money. I put people through school. I got them a business. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put the money in their account.
But you have to spend the money to do that, though.
You do. And I don't mind spending to help people around me that could be quintessential pieces. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you an example. Look at LeBron, bro.
Yeah.
Look at LeBron. Look what LeBron did with his first couple of pieces of change. He invested in his friends. He sent, I'm just giving an example. I don't know for sure, but let's just give a little tidbit. He sent his friend A to go to doctor school. He sent friend B to law school. He sent friend C to whatever school it is to do massages and stuff like that. He sent his other friend to this school, business school, whatever. And now that he's older, bro, all of his friends are masters at their craft. So he doesn't have to hire anybody else to do the certain things that he needs. Of course, you know, he's in the NBA. He will have experts, you know, that are whatever. But in a sense, he did what I was saying. He helped his friends, and in turn, it helped him. And look at the million that he would have spent on them to go to school and whatever. Bro, that's come back 100-fold.
100-fold, yeah.
100-fold. This man is 100 millionaire, damn near a billionaire.
No, LeBron James is officially a billionaire. That's
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that only proves my point further. Now, I'm not saying that anything is wrong with taking 100K, but I'm saying,
I think this is intrinsically different though, because really LeBron had money for himself.
I feel like you could do a lot for other people with $1 million, and they'll be indebted to you. Like, not in a negative connotation, but almost like, oh my God, like I was 50,000 in debt, and he helped me out. So when my business booms, I'm helping him out, and that's why I said you got to give it to the select people in your corner that. That's you know what I'm saying? That for a fact.
Yeah, I definitely understand
certain
that.
Certain people may switch, but then it is what it is. It's investing.
Right.
Everything isn't gonna hit.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? But if you put that money in the right people, I feel like
that's what it is. It's the right people.
Tenfold. It may not be the money. It could be love. It could be a lookout. You could be down on your ass a couple of years later, and somebody has a job for you making 100K. Somebody might get you a car. You know what I'm saying? It's $1 million, but I'd rather put it in my people, man. I'd rather put it in my people, because 100K, that shit'll get you, you know what I'm saying? It'll get you the clothes you want, the car you want. But if you really think about it, bro, a Mercedes-Benz, the good big boy Mercedes, is 100K.
Shit, but I'm not even taking that 100K. Like, the 100K for me is like, okay, this is personal investment to change my situation. I'm just saying, I would rather take the 100K, build my business up, and then go to my people, as opposed to going to them and then being like, hey, I need y'all to do blah 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 blah. And then it don't even got to be family. It could be anybody, right? But like, you got to give it to others though. Like, you just got to give it away. So my thing is, like, what if you can't even select the people you give it to?
See, but now you moving the goalposts. You feel me?
Okay, well, I mean, shit. But I'm just saying, I just said others though.
If I can't select the people, then I would take the 100K. But
what if you know? Okay, but what if
moving the goalposts? All
right, check this then. Well, this not moving the goalposts. This is making the conversation a little bit more interesting now, because think about it. Okay, what if you know that? What if it's like, okay, you're paying the medical bills of a father who is going through a tough time, or
man, I'm not worried about nobody's medical bills. I'm not worried about none of that. I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. Like, if I can't select the people that it goes to, then that changes the whole dynamic of the whole situation. If I can just have $1 million to give away, why even give it to me? Why not just give it to them? You know what I'm saying? If I can't select the people,
because you got an option, you got an option to take the 100K or the $1 million to give to others.
Bro, if I can't select the people, then I would just take the 100K, because how would that benefit me if it just given to random people?
I feel you.
Then they're just getting money.
Yeah, it takes the heartstrings out the question.
But money isn't everything, bro. Money isn't everything, and that's why I said that I would choose the $1 million to give to my select.
Ooh, that goes into my next question. Bro. Would you rather have more money or more time?
Y'all following us on this? Come on, we talking about your morals. We talking about your characteristics. Come on, let's get into the next question.
Shit. Yeah, would you rather have more money or more time?
More time to do what? That's crazy. Like,
would you rather have a lot of money, I guess, shorter life, more time, a little less money? Would you rather have more money or more time?
I'd rather have more time, bro. Like, money isn't everything, bro.
Like
I said, I can make a living no matter what. You feel me? Right. So I'm gonna be good no matter what. But if I have more time, then I have more time to spend with the people that I love, bro.
It's real.
Fuck the money at that point. I mean, you could be rich as shit, but you could also be a dickhead and an asshole and fucking, you know what I'm saying? And people may not fuck with you. Not saying that they won't. I'm sure a lot of people will, because money buys, you know, certain characteristics from people. But personally, I'd rather have more time, man. I'd rather have more time with my family, more time with the people that are closest to me, because all in all, that's all that really matters. Because if you ask a rich man, would he pay $20 million to have 20 more years? Of fucking course he would. Of course he would. He wouldn't. He'd give all the money in the world. If, let's say he has, God forbid, cancer, or let's take it off of him.
Yeah.
What if his daughter has terminal cancer and she has 6 months to live? You don't think that he'd pay all the money in the world? He'd give up his fortune for his daughter to live out the rest of her life? I think he would. I mean, certain people, it's crazy, but I think any sane person would choose more time. What about you?
Nah, more time. More time for sure.
Yeah.
More time.
I agree.
Come on. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
Like, because I think people have an idea about a fortune that like life will just be so much better. But, you know, as you grow, new levels bring new devils. New levels bring new things. So, like if you just pick the more money, right? And, like, let's just say 10 mil instantly popped up in your account again. It's like, at that point, it's like, okay, how much self-control do you really have? Because that's going to be a big test in how this goes for you. So I think for me, more time gives you more time to gain wisdom. It gives you more time to plot. Gives you more time to plan. Gives you more time to, again, spend with family, love on the people you love. And, you know, when you're doing that, I feel like you just starting to align with more money naturally. It ain't just.
I feel like anybody who would pick more money is greed. And that's one of the sins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Greed. Yeah. If you want to be greedy, cool. You can hoard all the money that you want and keep all the money that you want, but money can't buy everything. Money can't buy love. You know what I'm saying? Money can't buy compassion. Money can't buy a lot of things that are priceless. You know what I'm saying? And this a bunch of key things in life that are priceless to the right person. You may be able to buy, or you may be able to gain that from another greedy person, but somebody who's compassionate, I don't think that they're gonna feel that way. Because there's so many people that I see throughout life who their families have money, and they don't really care. They're like, oh yeah, cool. They would never take the money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Time is more valuable than money, bro. Because anybody at the end of their life would take their money and buy more time. That's just how I feel. I mean, you know, there's a small percentage that's like, okay, whatever, just take me, whatever. Right. But I feel like the majority of people, if they were at the end of their life, they had the money, they'd pay for more time. I actually watched a movie like that had like, you know, if you were rich, you have more time, and if you were poor, you had less time. Yeah. And what I found out is that, you know, the rich were buying more and more and more and more and more time. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, man, I'm taking the time.
Definitely
fuck the money.
The time.
Money is not everything, bro. Money is not everything.
That's real. I gotta. This is the last question though, because this is more so like this is a questionnaire pod. We gonna call this that, but this is the last question because we coming in on 30 minutes, and I'm starting to find, you guys, that the shorter episodes are the ones that are getting the most, you know, looks. So, you know, we gonna keep these short and sweet for y'all.
And like I said, we just prying into y'all today. We trying to see what mindset y'all are on. We trying to dig into your mental today.
Yeah, so this last question is, would you rather look into your future or change your past?
Ooh. Would I rather look into my future or change my past? Ooh, that's hard. I don't know. Yo, comment down below which one you'd rather do. That's a hard one. Change the past. I mean, I'm really content with the things that I've done in my past. Right. But, you know what? I feel like I would change my past. I'm really content, but if
you know
if
what,
I
that's
had to
real as
choose-
that's real as fuck though, because a lot of people try to run around and say no regrets, but let's be real. Like, you got some regrets in this life. Like, everything you've done, you didn't really, it didn't sit well with you all, like, afterwards.
And
like,
that's a fact. There's certain
that's real
choices
shit.
that I
So
could have
I'm
made.
glad you picked that. I'm glad you
There's
picked
certain
that.
choices that I could have made in life which would have bettered my future more than now. Like maybe when I was younger, I went to college for like a semester, and I was so busy partying and turning up and stuff like that that I didn't even pass. I went to sleep. I had a party the day before all my final exams were due, and I overslept all my final exams and failed all my classes. That right there was crazy. I feel like if I wouldn't have done something like that, if I would have been more responsible at that time, that my life would be way more different. I was going to school for architecture. I could have been an architect right now. Still doing a pod. You know what I mean? But and that was something that I really wanted to do, but I was too busy you know what I'm saying, partying and turning up and yada yada yada. So just a couple of, I feel like in any person's life there are a couple of key events, right? You have a choice whether you want to do this or that. It's a couple of key events in everybody's life that if you pick the other choice, it would drastically change your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And I feel like as you get older, you reflect on your life and you reflect on those moments.
Yeah.
So, like I said, a lot of people are gonna say that no regrets. I'm content with what happened, but if I could, I'd go back and change a couple of things because I feel like I could look into my future.
Yeah.
That's cool, but the future is inevitable. It's gonna happen no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But if I have a choice to change what happened already, that would drastically change the future. So I wouldn't have to look into it. Yeah. I'd be able to, you know what I'm saying? I'd be able to dictate a little better what would happen going further. What about you?
I have feelings towards both of them, but I would say I would like to peer into my future. And I say that because I'm on a trajectory right now, just personally, doing a lot of things. I just want to see where this goes. I want to see where this podcast is gonna be. I want to see where my family will be. I want to see where you will be. I want to see where the world will be. Like, everything. I would just want to peer into the future, seeing like we are on this trajectory right now, and I just want to see how far we could take it. Like, I want to see where it'll be. So for me, I would like to peer into the future. I don't have children yet. I would like to see if I have what my children look like, who the mother of my children is, and shit like that. So yeah, I would probably want to look into the future.
I could definitely feel that. Feel that. So you're not a man of mystery. You just want to know. You just want to know. You want to know what happens. You want to know where this goes. You want to know. And I feel like a lot of people are like that, bro. A lot of people, they just want to know. Right. But I feel like, just to give a little bit of pushback to that, I feel like that is the beauty of life, bro. The beauty of life is the unknowing. Yeah. The beauty of life is to live it now, make a decision, and watch it unfold.
You know what it is though? It's cause I'm nosy, nigga. I want to know. Like, I'd be like, man, fuck, hold on. I want to see. You know what I mean? Cause like, all right, where were the stumbles at? How did I get here? Yeah. So I definitely feel you though. The journey is the most beautiful part about it. Like,
that's the journey of life. Your fall downs and your get back ups, your triumphs and your triumphs are the reason for all of this.
That's real.
Real. So if you just know what happens, I feel like if you I feel like if you just automatically knew what happened, it would take a lot of the motivation away. It would be well, we're gonna be sick. Let's just take
I would
it
only
as,
want to see so far though. Like, get me to the point where a nigga making like some serious bread.
but look at this. Let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
What if you look into your future and you're a bum? What if you look into your future and you're nothing? Nothing that you wanted to be, put it that way, because nobody's nothing. But what if you look into your future and you see something that you didn't want to see? You see something that you hated.
Yeah.
You know, because you're only taking like, oh, I want to see the best times. What if if when you look into your future, it's all bad?
Well, I don't want to think about that.
Wouldn't that,
I don't want to think
also
about that.
would take
But
away
it
your
is a
motivation?
possibility.
Yeah, that would take away your motivation because you'd be like, well, you know, no matter what I do, I'm still gonna end up sick, or no matter what I do, I'm still gonna end my family's gonna leave me,
true.
or you know what I'm saying? There's certain key events in your life that could drastically change it. Just how looking into
But nigga, I'm thinking about the best case scenario though. Shit,
Yeah,
that's what I think about with my life,
but
nigga.
That's how the genie gets you, bro. That's how the genie gets you.
Yeah.
That's how the genie gets you, my nigga. That's when you go to a genie and he gives you 3 wishes and you wish for all the money in the world, but you don't realize that for every $1 he gives you, he kills someone. You know what I mean? Like it's like a
nigga, what?
Look, I watch a lot of TV, bro. I seen that. There was a button. It was like a button.
Yeah.
If you push the button, you get unlimited riches. But also, when you push the button, somebody randomly dies somewhere.
Okay.
So it's up to you. Do you care who dies, or do you just don't give a fuck and you rather have the money? It's kind of like that type of scenario where, you know, you're looking for the best outcome because you're like, woo, I'm gonna get paid. But little do you know, like, it's costing somebody else their life.
Yeah, nigga, I don't think me podcasting and us getting ad dollars is gonna kill somebody. And that right there, you guys, is the end of Man What today. We on this bitch trying to get paid too. What this nigga talking about? Look, my nigga. Hey, we got a little deep today, man. But look, we back in this bitch. My nigga got too deep, my nigga.
We was looking into your characteristics, deep. Man. We just trying to keep y'all.
Look, I'm letting you know. Care about your people. Give a fuck about your people, but also make this money, nigga. Because if you broke in this world, this shit is trash. It's horrible.
Money isn't everything.
It's not everything, but it is something, goddamn.
And regret nothing.
Motherfucking out. Holla at your boy.
So like he said, man, you just finished watching another episode of the Man What podcast with your boy BP Untamed. Yeah. My boy Kahlil Jamal. We got a little introspective on this episode, but I hope y'all like it. Y'all make sure y'all comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. And y'all stay tuned for the next episode of the Man What podcast. Man What?